to the midweek edition of the program Good Morning Salon, where they come to you live from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Today now Wednesday, February 11, 2026, and we'll bring the program to you this Wednesday morning. My name is Usman Kamara.
And Musa Kamara Naminim. Good morning. Inside the edition of the program Good Morning Salon, the Executive Director for the African Development Bank, Dr. El Sedaj Mohamed Elobad Ramansi, Salon now one of the country them na Africa we will benefit from the $50 million where the African Development Bank they give for implement program we will bring development na the continent. The Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Conrad Saki, say government will save about $1 million if the over 55,000 students them were not able for clear their cast for seats this year was. And today inside the program, Radio Democracy will talk to the National Elections Watch New. We will talk about the way how they say the Electoral Commission no they give them chance for make them monitor and safe take part in the activity them.
With this and plenty other stories that they find inside the program this morning, plus the President for ECOWAS Community Court of Justice, Honorable Ricardo Claudio Montero Conclave, say out of the 18 court ruling where ECOWAS court don't deliver on Salon, now only one ruling government don't implement. Members say this will live on www.redidemocracy.sl. And members say now work mental group this month so Radio Democracy for the program Good Morning Salon come to you. And this program is powered by Official. The list will live from Radio Partner them. Radio Shallow 89.5 and Panadu Game Falabadi Street. Same we saw on Radio Maling 88.5, Radio 1G 101.3 in Abuja on this street. Radio Colente 90.0 na Cambia, Radio 105.5 na Kailan, Fupad Radio na Waterloo, Voice of Sandon Radio 95.7 na Konodi Street, Voice of Karina na Kamakuyo 98.0, Voice of Maso on this street, Advocacy Radio Putloko District, Radio Katbami on 106.7 at Tonkolimba, and at FM on 95.9 na Moyamba District. Program Good Morning Salon where they come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. If you want to be part of the program, you can send in a message on our YouTube page, Facebook page, and also drop in a message on the number 077 981 981.
The program Good Morning Salon they continue. We start for local issues. The Chairman Information Commission and the Right to Access Information Commission, Dr. Ibrahim Sagashaw, say the Commission will fine 100 million loans to any ministry, department, and agency. We know go give the annual compliance reports and the public disclosure of information report by February 16 this year. He talked this inside one interview to the Democracy where he talk about the press statement we then pull for member ministry, department and agency them and state-owned enterprise for the deadline where the commission don't put for submitting annual compliance report and the by February 16 this year, where Dr. Ibrahim Sagashaw talk more to Kadifatu Conte inside this interview.
Well, we've been getting the first deadline we pass, so we say we need to issue out another deadline because we've realized we get a request from a lot of the MDAs them. We don't do the process for complete the templates them, but they're not done. So then reach out to we say, dear, we extend the deadline, So we do consideration of that. I make we extend the deadline, and we extend it now to the 16th. We're in next week, in fact. Because normally report retroactively, the report for the previous year. So we tell them that they complete them two templates. Then the one template now for the ACR, we have the annual compliance report. We therefore tell we how many information requests we then receive for the year and how many of them information requests then they will then process positive, they will then respond to how many of them then deny and why, and whether they get information officer, whether they get record officer, whether they get ICT, all them boxes that they therefore tick them. Then they PDI back, therefore complete them back for tell we and the 22 classes of information, minimum classes of information we therefore provide.
Okay, so now I don't push the deadline to the 16th of February this year. Which are the primary factor where they contribute to the delay?
Well, a lot of them, what we get, because we get about 2-3 categories of the one that, because according to we get some, they say they get challenges. A lot of them, they don't complete the process, they don't complete all the templates, but they get challenged for get to sign off from the bosses, either the permanent secretary or the executive secretary or the head of the institution, whether the minister or the chairman, or the director general. They don't go ahead for sign off the thing so that they will release them. So that bureaucracy at times it causes them problem indeed. And the other challenge back come up often is that the public authorities, a lot of them still they think in the past, where information for be closed, not to openness. And from the time when this lawyer passed, 2013, and the commission set up 2014, the idea of secrecy or for keeps information way not to exempt information, outlawed, illegal for keep information, for protect information where you're not supposed to protect. Any information we're supposed to be in the public domain, i.e. information, for instance, where not fall among the exempt, we not to national security, we not to personal data, we not to third-party information, unlawful for withholder.
Okay, so how much ministry, departments, and agency don't submit the annual compliance report?
The last count last week, not very encouraging. We get about between 10 and 15 we don't complete the process. They don't hand over all the documents there. We get some of them back where they, according to my team, where they about 30, 40, where they see they can put together the documentation.
Then house ministry, departments, and agency then.
Yeah, then request for make more extend the deadline, for make more able to support them. One of them are foreign affairs. They ask me for make more.
Okay, so February 16 at the final deadline so what's it going to be the penalty or fine of ministry, departments, and agency when not go submit the annual compliance report?
Well, first of all, we don't get no data for input for them. So for them, when you come an ATI, zero submission will be for them. Line one. And then back any member of the public get right for take any MDA to court for when they fail for submit and proactive disclosure report. Any member of the public, any civil society member can just take them to court. So might know that and back we law a day in transition for be amended. Very soon, when you see they go to parliament, where they go together with the data protection, the new data protection bill, where we get forget one authority now, we get for look at two sides of the same coin when access to information and data protection. When the amendments and they will make one of them and for ensure now say not only citizens then will take the public authority to court for failing for provide access to information, we go for proactively disclose information. We self now we will get that power for take that particular public authority for go court where they fail for provide information. Well, the fine where they now for the one that way not they give information. We get fine with 100,000 if you not give information. Maximum amount we can fine you now 100 million old money, new money 100,000. If they don't pay, within a 15 working day deadline, the requester escalate to complaint. We will take action straight away. We will get what we call also babysitting. We will support the public authorities because now they both the carrot and the stick approach. Now they approach the how they use.
So sure, plenty concern when they come out from the public. Now that's plenty tell where they ask for information to any ministry, departments, and agency. We don't know can give them the count complaint to UNA. Normally UNA not can able for intervene for make them get information. One. The one between Chadi and Namia.
Okay, the Namia case, we don't intervene because what we observe is that when the letter of Namia come, the requester immediately after the deadline passed, when a 15 working day deadline, the requester escalated to complaint. He sent the complaint to we. So we say, okay, before the commission meets for decide on the matter, we reach out to them and ask them why they not respond to this request when a genuine request. Because information about the projects and where they monitor and evaluate, and public information. By right, the information way for it available on the website. So when we reach out to the NAMIA, the DG tell me say the letter will be come first. He say you go through the cracks. They not even receive them. They say you don't know what happened. He explains say they may get some issue with somebody being thief. So they say that matter they not police right now. So it only cause a little disruption. So probably I make that letter, then they will get her. Now forward the letter to Ram. He said, "He go take her up." He said, "The only thing where you feel bad about." He said, "Charlie, no wait, see whose action we go take." Then Charlie straight away don't go to the media, don't say in a non-compliant somebody. So he don't agree. He said they go respond. So he hope say it go happen soon. If it don't happen, we go try for reach out, try for take the necessary action.
The issue of trust now other thing again where people go say RAIC go able for stand for you for make we get information. But plenty people they look at that a political appointee, they're not able for all the ministry, departments, and agency are accountable. So which ministry, departments, and agency we go point to say you don't all accountable on the issue of people asking for information and then give them?
We of course we are a public institution. An institution where they receive a subvented agency, okay, according to the Act. So, of course, the important thing about we work is that we are an independent institution. We Act provide for independence, very clear. Section 37 of the Act make it very, very clear. Say, no authority, no go interfere with decision-making processes. And we don't handle very big cases there, landmark cases there, including the Sembe Mara case, a FUNASEB member. When a very critical case where we relate to election, we handle them very well. Sembe Mara rightly, he thank me for the work we don't do. He say the problem now, they remain now for me intake the matter going to Supreme Court. Because time we've been for handle, we aren't able to handle them, he's satisfied with that. So he take the matter go to Supreme Court. Apart from that, they will get other cases there. We don't handle, we don't even find the institutions, they don't pay. You know, I'm sure we're all members, but even corporate affairs right now, within our court, we don't find them. FCC, we don't find them. You know what I'm saying? We don't find few institutions, some of them, they don't appeal the matter within our court. So we not to back no more the back. You know, the carrot some of they use. When they bite back, don't demonstrate saying that okay, we do. So why people get confidence per week?
Program now Good Morning Salon, the council from 98.1 FM. We be listening to the chairman and information commissioner and the right to access information commission, Dr. Ibrahim Sagashaw. We talk to Karifatu inside the interview. They say the commission will find 100 million loans to any ministry, department and agency. We know give them annual compliance report and the public disclosure of information report by February 16 this year. The program Good Morning Salon, they continue.
Inside the program, as we still wait with studio guests, we have Reverend James Lahai, National Coordinator for the National Elections Watch New. We will continue to look at more issues them inside the program. According to the Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources, Julius Matai, the over $25 million diamond agreement where EcoBank signed with Meya Mining Company will give direct hope to over 400 Salon people. Julius Matai talked this inside our investment in Africa mining conference where don't begin in South Africa February 9 and go done February 12 this year. For more on this, make we join Kabia.
The Investing in Africa Mining in Durban, now one of the biggest and the most important mining conference in the world. And this conference they bring together African governments, them, investor, bank, and mining company them for talk on mining opportunity and developments in Africa. The conference they also help African countries them for attract investment and promote responsible mining. Salona one pan the country them where we attend this year conference will take place in Cape Town, South Africa, where begin February 9 and go down February 12 this year. And the Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources, Julius Matai, be lead Salon delegation, we make up of workman them, na the Ministry of Mines, Member of Parliament, National Mineral Agency, Mining Company Executive, and plenty other people them. Outside them, we meet with stakeholders them na the mining industry for talk on the thing them we get for do with the mining, more especially the diamond industry. And safe, then people have been talk on the Luanda Accord and the future of the natural diamond industry, where in the keynote address inside this meeting, the Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources, Julius Matai, before talk about how Salon ready for promote sustainable growth, attract responsible investments, and ensure say the mining benefits the people in the country. The major highlights inside this first day of this conference, now outside EcoBank and Meya Mining Company been signed $125 million agreements, where this, according to the Minister of Mines, and go bring developments in the mining sector na Salon. And continue say this investment go help Meya Mining Company move to full commercial production and give direct work to over 400 Salon people, where all this is say na Salon people go benefits. The minister be same way so tell thank you to EcoBank and Meya Mining Company for where them believe the diamond industry in a Salon, more especially Kono district, outside them the work. And self say Meya Mining Company don't they make sure say then do the corporate social responsibility by way how then they support development project them na Kono district and save the country. The minister inside this meeting been talk about the support and commitments where he say President Bio don't do na the mining sector, as he say plenty reforms that don't in the sector, where this is say, don't give more strength to transparency, promote international standard like the Kimberley process, and encourage local value addition. As the mining in Daba conference they continue, the Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources, Julius Matai, go meet with international institutions like the World Bank, Africa Finance Corporation, and the U.S. International Development Finance Corporation as part of an effort for attract more investors to Salone mining sector. For Radio Democracy, Kabiade reports.
Good morning, Saloni, the country from 98.1 FM. We continue to look at more issues. We go inside the President for the ECOWAS Community Court of Justice, Honorable Ricardo Claudio Montero Conclave C, out of 18 ruling where the ECOWAS courts don't deliver on Salone. Now only one ruling government don't enforce. He talk this is a one meeting with Wukman them, now the Minister of Justice and the ECOWAS member them for seek one bilateral meeting with them all for look inside the status of enforcement of the judgment of Community Court of Justice for ECOWAS country them. Well, for more on this, make we join Al-Aji Jalo.
Sometime back inside 1975, countries in West Africa come together and form the Economic Community of West Africa States, ECOWAS, as way for promote economic integration among West Africa countries them, strengthen regional cooperation and development na the region. With this, inside 1991, them the same way so established the ECOWAS Court of Justice, where this na for protect human rights across the region, uphold justice and rule of law among ECOWAS member states them. With this, them work where they don't do over the past years them, make the whole bilateral meeting on the status of enforcement of judgment of the Community Court of Justice for look inside the challenge them where the justice system they face for implement ECOWAS case them where the Court of Justice can give ruling to. But Salone.
Despite the clear provision of the ECOWAS revised treaty and the protocols governing the courts, the issue of non-enforcement or delayed enforcement of judgment remain a significant challenge. This situation has implications that go beyond individual cases. It affects the confidence of citizens in community justice, the coherence of the ECOWAS legal order, and the overall effectiveness of regional integration. It is for these reasons that today's meeting is both timely and necessary. It provides us with an opportunity to engage in frank, constructive, and solution-oriented discussion on the legal, institutional, and practical obstacles to enforcement.
The voice where you just listened to, now the court registrar, now ECOWAS Court of Justice, Dr. Yahuza Oroyo Sama, be the talk about the reason we make them hold this meeting for strengthening legal system na the region. We in the talk through interpreter, the president for the ECOWAS Court of Justice, Ricardo Claudio Montero Gonclavas, say the main objective for this bilateral meeting are for assess the status of enforcement for the court judgment and identify challenge them where they tap the ECOWAS court ruling implementation na Salone, and promote collaboration, transparency, and dialogue for strength institutional mechanism for facilitate the implementation for justice na the country. Ricardo Claudio Montero Gonclavas continue say the ECOWAS Court of Justice don't pass ruling by 18 case them wey concerning Salone, but na only one government of Salone don't implement, and the court wey 6 out of them case them dey, and up to now Salone government not implement 11 of them case them dey, wey get for do with human rights, constitutional governance, social justice, and other area them. Ricardo Claudio Montero Gonclavas and say the bilateral meeting are for promote mutual understanding and reinforce commitment for promote justice across member states them na the region. With this statement, waiting the Ministry of Justice think about this, make the Attorney General and Minister of Justice Alpha Cisse talk about the commitment for promote human rights and rule of law na Salone.
Over the years, the court has delivered significant decisions, several of which involve our country, Sierra Leone. These decisions have not only provided redress to individual applicants, but have also contributed to the development of regional human rights standards that now guide national institutions across the ECOWAS region There has been measurable progress in compliance with judgments of the court. Several member states have taken concrete steps to satisfy monetary awards, to implement declaratory orders, as well as adopt administrative or legislative measures pursuant to the court's decisions. The ECOWAS Court of Justice is a strategic partner in advancing constitutionalism, human rights, and the rule of law. Our national legal order recognizes the importance of complying with international and regional obligations which are freely undertaken by the states. Enforcement is not solely a legal act, but that it is also an administrative, it's a political process.
The Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Alpha Cisse, end up for assure the ECOWAS Court of Justice, says Salon the work Skanga 1 for strengthening the partnership whether they exist between the country legal system and the ECOWAS Court of Justice for promote human rights and justice na the country. For the Society for Radio Democracy, me, na Alaji Jallo, they report.
The program now Good Morning Saloon, they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And inside the program now, would they go on the line to Makeni Wusai, one member of the All People's Congress Party, say the current executive not for take them to Congress. Well, people remember say inside February 2023, remember them now the APC party been picked the national executive for 3-year mandate, and then term for them inside this February. But this according to the first-time member of parliament from Bombali district, Honorable Almami Kamara, the current executive of the APC party, not for take them to the lower level election and delegate conference. Waiting do make you get Honorable Almami Kamara now online. Good morning, Honorable, and welcome to the program. Good morning, Salon.
Good morning, my brother and sister. Good morning, all listeners.
Okay. And you day live on Radio Democracy Good Morning Salon. Just get from what I read that you get an issue with the current executive, say they're not for lead one into lower level election and also to una delegate conference. You can confirm this, that you don't report the party to PPRC?
Yes, I don't bring the concerns to PPRC. And thankfully, PPRC don't look into the concerns to a point that PPRC don't call we don't get hearing with the executives, the national executive. And God, by the grace of God, all things being well today, PPRC will make a ruling on the matter.
Okay. PPRC will make a ruling on the matter. First of all, what is the issue where you get with the current executive? Why you say they're not for lead una into una next delegate conference and lower level election?
It's straightforward. I just bring to the notice the constitution whereby we all the 2022 constitution, and also within our conventional practices that will be done they happen as a political party. And by that, not to be say the constitution declare say anybody with the whole office now party, the 2022 constitution, now 3 years exactly, now if we take, will not get anything the way talk about extension of somebody in mandate or internal now office, except that the constitution one part talk about in special and emergency cases, that is to say if the country they power, there is a coup, or there is a national strife or epidemic like we get Ebola and the corona, or most part of the country, any situation will make most part of the country not governable. So under the circumstances, if the 3 years done, the second highest decision making body of the party, when at the NAC, the National Advisory Committee, they can constitute themselves to an NGC, that is the National Delegate Conference, when at the highest decision making body of the party. They can constitute themselves into an NGC and take decision, so that when that time they elapse, the party business will carry on. But in this case, nothing happen. The country not under any strife, no war, no coup, no nothing. Therefore, NAC not get the authority there. what will be the expect the executive after we then turn up to what they talk so today the 11th, now the 17th, by the 18th, they're not for the now office again, not to be so now the constitution so of the APC. They're not for the day at all. They be supposed for don't call we an emergency delegate conference and explain the situations. Unlike what they do, they're going to PPRC for go ask for extension of mandates. Me and we, most of the progressives in the party, they say, we be the expect say them for don't arrange an emergency meeting, then call we, then go explain to we say, hey, now the situation this will get to because of A, B's and Z, the time don't catch we. So no good time don't do. So what you go do? Now we for don't can say, okay, under the circumstances, we they be able now go ask una for extend una tenor. And that extension now, what the PPRC do, what the law now PPRC say, PPRC now, even who win for me tell us, una all as a party law extend mandate, PPRC, your law, okay, for past 6 months, full stop, Naisabi. Anything other than that, that means they don't abuse the law.
No.
So the PPRC, then I for just agree with we say if we not the extend as a party, for past 6 months, but PPRC itself not get right for go extend with Now only when we get the situation and the executive not get right on their own, therefore call me through an emergency meeting and we all go take that decision.
Before you go PPRC, we don't engage with the party leadership.
Me now a man who always engage the party leadership.
What did they say?
If himself, when normal circumstance we don't talk with them, but you get some people anyway knocking 10 for listen, but that is life. And my concerns, everybody in the APC by this time are glad they all understand, because this very executive now they begin use this constitution. We know what will be happening to the case of the former flag bearer. We intend or don't. They make sure say he left the office as leader of the party. The former youth leader, Prince Tolly, he will get problem with the age issues. When they look into the constitution, they ask them, they all be we have the case of Chief Samsumana, who will get problem with this constitution. By the estimation of this executive, they believe he not fulfill the 5 years what is for a contest. He has 2, 3 up to sometimes 5 years until Chief Samsumana go na PPRC, they go look into the matter. So I'm not saying anything new. Now what you all see though, we write as a party constitution where this executive be done the use selectively. Now that I just remind us, una 10 or don't up to what they talk so today. Now about 6 days, 9 left for them. And then we conduct all of them in there inside 6 days.
For somebody where they listen to, who are them people for we listeners them we then 10 or don't an office way for left?
That the APC National Executive, the APC National Advisory Committee, the IEMC, the way they conduct the election, anybody where they describe as national official under the constitution of the APC, section 42, to lawyer, they make a very clear that they establish the IEMC, the Independent Electoral Monitoring Committee, where they will put for do elections. They self now every national delegate conference now they vote for them. So if they ready for be effective, therefore be competent, they do the work. By the 18th to the 19th, we will not get another national delegate conference. We will go vote again for an other body of the IEMC. So now they're all termed London.
Now, what do they expect from PPRC rulings? I say they don't listen to both
sides. I expect fairness and justice, not to what me feel as a person. Me argue, not forgetting me I be first a member of parliament and I remain honorable in this country. Therefore, nobody they expect me for just go grab raise alarm for distort the peace and progress of this country, whether a community, whether a society or anybody. And therefore, I'm expected as a senior citizen for know what they do. And in that circumstance, the APC party, when our own party will go like the integral component in the progress and development of this country. And therefore, I just don't go PPRC say, let us look into the law and apply it. So I expect say, not to what me feel, not to what the executive feel or desire. Now what we don't put as a law, now we expect PPRC for follow and make sure say peace and tranquility reign. Now party, we by extension will organize ourselves better, prove ourselves for be better leadership and clean up to political political power and help this country before.
In situation like this, you say na 6 days don't left for the executive. And you don't go within a PPRC, say they not for all the lower level election and also the delegates conference. What in the law say if them people here then time down and they will not go into very crucial stage in a political activity like this?
I'm mindful of that fact. The law, again, the APC constitution, at the time when they made the draft term, it alleged some worries them within a certain quarters. I think all of these things, from them cases there, one thing we don't come out clearly, we'll get for go sit down, make the constitution, because the law not clear as to what will for happen, like who this situation don't be so. Now that the tenor don't will not be make a clear position as to what will for do that is for say for make a caretaker executive or whatever, but because that did not happen, so we expect we go to conventional practices in the past. We don't get any kind of situation that way the executive in time they elapse. We they make arrangements. We look for people away eminent who get authority, we people entrust in our party for making them come together, we form a body, we then go work with the executive for make sure see the affairs and activities of the party move forward. That we know conventionally. I don't think small like the APC party. But I haven't said that for the one they will be in doubt we can grab. What it may do, I believe, Sina, for seeing the very soul of this party, we don't clear now. By yesterday, the IEMC, the SFCF come with a press release for proof to the APC as they say, not to just hate Almami because he want for pursue people. They make them clear, say they not get enough funding and a lot of other issues then come. I argue that this executive gets issues of trust, they get issues of competence, and by the action of the IEMC yesterday, the whole APC don't know say in the usual way, Honorable Almami not to pursue petty. It just happens, say he believes when something right, he right. When he wrong, he wrong. So I think say the APC people they don't even understand about we all win our leaders there. Would that they really mean well, would that they believe in justice and the fairness of the law. So the IMC don't point out yesterday because of funding issues, because of issues the way they believe say a lot of complaints they don't come and that would deter them from expressing justice and free and fair election. They don't put a hold that the elections cannot hold on the 14th. And if the elections not hold on the 14th, on the 18th way this executive they turn on expire, I am expecting that we as a party for some reason and come together and do the right thing with civility for move on this party activities forward.
Now you say we not expect a ruling today from the PPRC. In a situation the PPRC ruling not go in your favor, what's in the next step?
Specifically, I don't get anything we go say personally as a person for going in favor. Now the law, and I'm sure the one who didn't have PPRC, they don't show leadership, not to be forced go there. And other people in the way don't go there. The IEMC self, they didn't have PPRC. That is what the APC people for know. The IEMC, they're also going to PPRC, the one that will be put for new elections with the executive. They did it. Up to 3 days back, they meeting with the chairperson and the body now PPRC. The whole meeting there, and up to nothing say by the actions they also inform PPRC. They inform PPRC for we within our political parties they will get challenges for law goodie instead of that first step for go fed stone cost yourself with a goodie. I make the state establish them. We look into what we say, not to what them feel or what them want, but what we say like in the PPRC credible institution as it is expected to be. Now they therefore look into and advise we and harmonize we so that we will continue with activity as a party. So I'm expecting the PPRC for make sure say justice prevail by ensuring that the APC will strictly adhere to the laws they will don't put for governance.
How true is the rumor that Honorable Almami Kamara want for take the party to court if you not satisfied with the ruling in PPRC?
Try to go to na court. Why not possible? Me know they go na court. The way the ways have been in APC, by the grace of God, I don't work for APC. Me not just a member. If anybody do want APC, for let go before. for let APC remain progressive as a political party, pass me and that possible equal. When you look at me, Sojourn, at a relatively younger age, I don't become very active in the politics of the APC. To a point, I've been a progressive national youth leader. I've been a progressive member of parliament, award-winning parliamentarian. I've been a progressive minister of government, and I ended up as a progressive envoy of this country, an ambassador, extraordinary and plenipotentiary. So all I'm looking forward to, not to for go na court for go stop APC, now for save APC. The go to believe say the one they all will work together just happen say na me they put before. The one they all will na progressives them where we go raise this issue na PPRC will be the try for deter a group of people that will be for Gona courts, because the fear will have been if for BCDO will not do nothing but this, then we'll go do this law and they will lecture. Whatever the outcome, people that before going to take APC in a court to go for reverse everything. Mark you, not too long ago, we have a similar situation. His Lordship, Adrian Fisher, of the judiciary, the High Court, we at one point even get for nullified the actions, decisions, and all within the executive by them, because the executive be extended tenure, then tenure be done, then continue for dinner office. And when that happened, people then go to court. We get comrade Alfred Peter Conte, they go to court, and at some point they begin ruling, say the executive they will be do that one, the way the tenure be done, they be continue all the decisions the way they take, they're null and void. And I've been get for reverse with to a point they form the IGTC, an independent group where they lead the APC to a convention. This is what we try for avoid. This is what we try for avert. So we shall not to forgo plot the APC to problems. Rather, now for deter any possible problem, because we're going to court, it will lead to a lot of situations. And me, as a bona fide member of APC, proud member of the APC, no one see that. That is why we come together as progressives for stop that. So we'll not get no intention for going to court at all.
Now you and would depend these reports to PPRC?
They all over, the young people in the party, the women, them, the grassroots, the diaspora, majority, the elders there, they believe we call ourselves the progressive. It just happens, say, in the usual way, being the spokesman, that make come forward for talk. You hear other people who are the interview, and the different media in the country, whether they echo their support for what I don't know. All the political aspirants, all the aspirants, the way they clamor for lead APC, I can assure you 98% of them, they support us clearly. The elders of the the party, they support us. And membership and the diaspora all over believe say Alma me no can't for canto.
The program
or because of it possible, or what that Mami do, now for all these issues and for save the APC let us not take we go. God, that justice will prevail, the PPRC will do the right thing. We have a good number of the party. We will come inside and make sure say we all work together for take forward this party.
Many believe say na push then they push Honorable Almami. Many people believe say na push and they push Almami, Honorable Almami Kamara. The program Good Morning Saloon, they come to you from the Society for Democracy 98.1. We see plenty people believe say na push and they push Honorable Almami Kamara and connect them.
Would they push me? If you say for the interview me so Radio Democracy a long time, but when I know me. By this country too small. When I talk, so everybody know me character. I don't think they are in a politics or public life. Would they push me?
So is it that they are sure that the public and APC members then say this not get for do anything with the issue of the flag bearership infight within the APC party?
Me not a flag bearer, so I will go put faith in the APC for flag bearer. Would I get for go support for point APC for support that policy? That policy the important part APC. No, but we don't pass that level. Me, you concern that the APC party, and this is what I'm doing. Without a flag bearer, everybody get rights. Get the rules they obtain. Without win, me say for the talk, so by God in power, we'll go support her. Without go push me, no, but it's not possible for them person push me. Somebody like me, way I don't tell him my background. I don't be youth leader of this party. I don't be all kind of a person by the grace of God and the APC. Now me the go team up join policy for Fed APC. No, you not get for do anything. The one who did as flag bearer when we pass this stage, we go look into that. We the one we God mark, we all let God make we accept them. They will work with them. The road of all trivialities. What I believe is progress, civility, and making sure that peace and harmony reign wherever are they. That is what me believe. Nobody no get for push me.
Thank you very much, Honorable Alimami Kamara, for joining me on
Most
the line.
welcome, my brother. Have a nice day.
Okay, then. The program Good Morning Salon, they continue being listening to Honorable Alimami Kamara, first-time member of Parliament, now Bombali District. We reports the party to the PPRCC. This current executive not for lead them to the lower level and delegates, lower level elections and national delegates conference, because he said in term down and according to them PPRC for make ruling today. Red Democracy go continue for monitor the situation and reports on the situation at PPRC. The program Good Morning Salon they continue. We go for break. We can continue.
Salon Commercial Bank don't come with new banking products them for make life easy. With Million Online Bank and Million Mobile app, you can able for use Salon Link money transfer for send money to anybody. It like you not get bank account. Transfer or receive money na the same bank or any other bank. Transfer money to person or office. It like you not get the account number. Buy Edsalite, pay other bill them, and now get advanced salary. You don't need for worry again, but almost money then you earn. Because you can able for pay for things the way you buy in a supermarket and other shop them with the quick response code payment. Yagbadon done for the boss man them. With Beyond Online Direct, you can upload salary, pay all your supplier them, sell forex to Salon Commercial Bank, and watch your account anytime. If you need the app, download them from Google Play Store or any Apple Store, or go to Salon Commercial Bank website www.slcb.com. Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, delivering God.
Commercial Bank. We're trendy and youthful. We're UBA.
Inside Africa today, money they move with speed, but not only with trust. And trust the name na Africash by UBA. Whether you in Nigeria or Ghana, Kenya, Liberia or Salon Safe, Africash, they connect all African countries them. With Africash, you go able to send and receive money outside Salon to other African countries them. Simple one. Whether you get account with UBA or not, it no matter. UBA design Africash for all man, any size and anytime inside Africa. If fast, you go able to send and receive money direct na any UBA bank or any UBA branch or agent office. Yes, oh yes, Africash, they give you the power for do easy one with no stress. Na Africash, na the bra for send money na all the African country them. Go na any UBA branch or agent location today for send and receive money one time. For more information, call we na 078-200-200 or email winner cfcsierraleone@ubagroup.com.
UBA, Africa's global bank. One brand, partnering for progress. Best customer satisfaction.
You dey get problem for find the right bank for keep you couple or do business? Union Trust Bank UTB na your solution. UTB they do internet banking where they make them easy for you for know wetin dey happen with your account any side you dey anytime you put or take money. We dey give we customers them loan, we no go monitor them for pay at all. Oh yes, Union Trust Bank na the bank for you. Na UTB, all we customers them special and we get good workman them where they cater for all we customers them banking service. We then a plenty sign at the country. We then a Kabbalah, Gambia, Lonsal, Jala, Maboka, Bo, Kenema, Kono and Mile 91. You can get more information but we at www.utb.sl or come now we head office na number 2 House Street, Freetown. Union Trust Bank, na the true bank for you.
The program Good Morning Salon, they continue inside the program. We continue to look at more issues. Now we're going to the Ministry of Education, inside the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Conrad Saki, say government will save over $1 million if the over 55,000 students them not not able to clear and cast and self not sit this year was examination. I talk this at the Well of Parliament after the Parliament been summoned for go explain to Member of Parliament them about the current situation with the WAS exam. Also plenty picking their name not come up for take this year exam. For more on this, make we join Cherino Jalo.
Inside the Tuesday, February 10, 2026 plenary sitting at Parliament, but three cabinet ministers will appear before members of Parliament for different issues. Them. One among them, government minister, and the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Conrad Saki, where Parliament been summoned for explain about the current situation for students and where they sit the 2026 WAS exam. When they explain to members of Parliament inside the well, the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education first tell members of Parliament, but the reason we make plenty picking them name not come for this year was.
Large numbers of senior secondary schools were submitting candidates with fake Becker results that belonged to candidates who had failed Becker and candidates with the same year Becker IDs that were repeatedly used within the same school and or different schools within the same district or different districts. For example, a check of the preliminary submission of senior secondary schools for 2026 school was showed that 124,591 candidates had Becker IDs that were used more than once.
The Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Conrad Saki, continue for tell members of the Parliament about the number of students them name, where the ministry thinks they qualify, and they don't submit their name then they.
So on a national level, the task uploaded for 2026 reads 219,173. This is against the backdrop of a Becker 3 years ago, which was 119,000. Now, those that were matched, we have 144,492. Those unmatched, 74,679. Those that were cleared at the second attempt were 19,505. And so those that have been submitted to Y reads as 163,997.
This number, which shows over 55,000 students them either not pass Becker, give fake Becker results, or submit duplicate ID number, make the minister say, go save government over $1 million.
Given that approximately $25 is paid by the government of Sierra Leone for every candidate that sits to us, removing the 55,174 candidates that could not be cleared brings about a saving of approximately $1,379,350. That is almost $1,400,000 US.
Even with this argument from the ministry, other people still believe say all what in the ministry they say no to true. This make the minister and the speaker of parliament, Honorable Singapore Solomon Thomas, ask principal and head of school them, we believe say they get qualified students them for city exam, for go and sign the undertaking where government don't make.
We want the public to know that government is not going to refuse to pay for any candidate at all. But if you, head of school, bring your candidates and you register your candidates and we come to realize that you are into wrongdoing, then you have yourself to blame. That's all one reason why you are required to sign the undertaking. So if you are man enough, come and sign and upload your candidates.
From this, where the speaker they say, the chairperson of the Basic Education Committee in Parliament, Honorable Rebecca Ye Kamara, under the SLPP ticket in Kono District, tell thank you to President Bio and government for tap the carry how in say people don't they forget government when campaign the WAS exam and he blame the past administration. We're not able to do the same.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, you know, subsequent governments we are allowing that's why people go. You see all successive governments, you see all the people who have sat to the WAS 1, 2, 3 times, coming back to take the place to sit WAS without going through private WAS, they will come to government WAS. But now I believe government has value for money. We will not allow
people go.
From this, it be reached time for make Honorable Abdul Karim Kamara, where they represent people in Cambia district under the APC ticket, self-making own contribution pan this debate. And when the talk in question, all what the minister say, now the reason we make them students here so not able to take this exam.
Mr. Speaker, sincerity must be the benchmark because we are dealing with kids whose future is in our hands as leaders. And therefore, at a time like this, we must not just look at the facts presented, but we must be able to think deep and ensure we are factual with what is laid before us. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, firstly, the minister knows that before submitting to WAEC, the schools were meant to supply information of all BECE certified by the Ministry of Education before they are being uploaded. Is the minister telling us today that the Ministry of Education is so inept that what is given to them, garbage in, garbage out, that's how they are being sent to WAEC?
After this, the speaker be asked the minister for left the well of parliament, and parliament been continue with a normal activity. For the Society for Radio Democracy, me, Nacheng Nojalo, the report.
Me sister, better don't come for we country.
Like how?
Well, we don't get the opportunity for get back money and property them, where government workman and other people can get bank corruption, money laundering, and plenty other yuki business. Then call this asset recovery. International law like the United Nations Convention Against Corruption, we own anti-corruption law, and the anti-money laundering law self-support them.
Who that stand there before for make this happen?
Now the Anti-Corruption Commission and the Financial Intelligence Agency, but in not up there, they can work with other agencies there like the banks, the police, the judiciary, and the international partners them.
Bobo, this not good to know, but how this go benefit we country?
Their money and assets where they take back from corrupt people them, government can use them for bring more development, we go better the life of Salon people them. But if this for happen, therefore make sure say them fend with them for work together one with partners them na Salon and other countries them, so that we go able to recover more assets. Same way so, therefore make sure say they investigate and take stronger action against anybody where they fail not say make investments overseas with money where the person gets pan corruption, no matter who that the person be. Again, therefore get proper policy we go guide them how for use their assets when they get back, so that yuki no go dey at all. This message come out from Transparency International and Salon with support from the European Union Rapid Grant through Transparency International Secretariat na Berlin, Germany.
Mama and Papa want them begin for sabi boku thing when they go na the internet, and then want them for go learn plenty thing wey go open their eye. But they also want to make sure say when they begin and go online, they always safe. Kids on it na the service where they make sure say where you begin then at the internet, it always they stay na safe and secure side, and not the see bad thing. And after say no more able to do am with the Kids on It service. With Africell Kids on It service, you no need for worry. You pikin can go online, and they watch something, and they browse, and they do it safely. Kids on It don't make any bad thing. Where can you pikin away? They go protect them like soldier. You self go get alert because you know say all the harmful content there online no go come you pikin away. And this Kids on It service very cheap. For just 9 million, it go protect you pikin for 30 days complete. Now this make you for activate this service. Just dial *499# or *113# and choose Africell Kids on It today. With Africell, you begin an online experience different, safe, secure, and always protected.
Africell don't come with Kids on It for the first time as Salon.
The program Good Morning Salon Day continue. We continue for look at more issues inside the program while we still wait for we studio guest from National Elections Watch, Salon, they continue. We go side the Executive Director for the African Development Bank is lead Mohamed El-Lobad Ramansi. Salona, one of the country them in Africa, we will benefit from the $50 million we World Bank they give to for implement program we will bring development na the continent. He talked this in one meeting we he hold with President Julius Maada Bio na State House, who say then go talk on the thing them we bank with the World Bank don't they do for support Salon and improve the country economy. From on this we join Enoch Kabia.
The African Development Bank, now one of the biggest bank them na Africa. The bank them be established inside 1964 for help African country them with corporate, technical support and development projects them. For over 60 years now, the bank don't support African country them for improve the economy, infrastructure, energy, agriculture, education and health. And Salon, now one of the African country them at the world, where for over 50 years now, this bank don't support now different area them we get to do with electricity, road construction, water supply, agriculture, and private sector developments. For continue with the support where the bank don't do, make the new executive director for the African Development Bank, where they represent Salon, Ghana, Liberia, Gambia, and Sudan, Dr. El-Sibin Mohamed El-Ibn Rahman. Don't go work to President Biona State House. Also, before talk about the importance of the work away in do and how the bank is say ready for support the government in priority area them.
In essence, the bank remains fully committed to supporting the national development priorities as outlined in the medium-term national development plan 2024-2030. Our current portfolio is diversified, with 54% in infrastructure, including transport, water and sanitation, and 26% in agriculture. And the other 23% is multi-sector, different. And all operations are performing sensitive. The bank will remain a strategic partner to Sierra Leone, and we continue to support countries' priorities, food security, agricultural industrialization, and infrastructure development as stated in the strategic paper 2025.
Dr. Rahman Bissem also talk about the couple way in say the bank don't get for help develop African country them, and Salon in say now one pan the country them we go benefit from this couple.
Which has been approved by the board in September 2025. On the other hand, I had a discussion with the bank ministries. They all underscored the strong democratic tradition and the need for building capacity to develop